Hey guys, this is Destroy Topham. This is part 15 of my Dark Souls Let's Play. Back playing with Susie, and in this part, I'm going to kill Artorias. A definitive statement, but it's going to happen. That's the aim of this part. I'm going to head through the Royal Wood, just trying to get through to where Artorias is, open up the shortcut, and then take him down. Right, in the previous part, I set up all my spells, so I've got Great Combustion, Combustion, and Fireball. Lots of casts just so I can get through the area if I happen to get swarmed. I think this is interesting. Like, sometimes you can see those guys up in there. You run down, one of them will jump behind you. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm doing nice around 500 damage to him. So typically I try and play it safe going through this area. Right up to the top, where there's not many enemies. And then across towards the bridge. So, and there's where the shortcut is. And there's a few things to drop down off of here. What I think is interesting is that down below is the valley that takes you towards where you fight Calamite, who you are going to see in a few seconds. It's interesting that he turns up there. I have no intentions of fighting Calamite. He's a baddie. He's tough. He shouldn't be too bad. So those stone giants, I think he dropped down from above. He's not too difficult to take out. You just got to get your timing right, really. That's all this game is, timing, all the time. I chase this thing, take it out. There's some twinkling titanite and some large shards, so I can upgrade my longbow. And twinkling titanite helps with the gold and dark silver traces that I'm hoping to get once I beat Artorias. So I'm sure there was an item around here somewhere, but I can't remember where it was. So I'm just going to keep going. Don't know if that enemy behind is going to chase me all the way across. I don't know if he can actually get up there. So there's an item around here that I can't remember where I find it exactly. So I just carry on without it. I like just running through this area. It can be a bit of a pain, especially if you get near that stone golem, because they can gang up on you quite quickly, and take your stamina down rapidly. I missed the bloody lift, and that could have gone very badly. So I fell down. Think I'll talk to Marvelous Chester, maybe. No, definitely not open up the. Definitely open up the shortcut. I don't have the right spells equipped, really. Okay, just skip by Marvelous Chester. Okay. And now head back. He's an interesting fellow. I like how he just keeps his distance. And it's quite interesting to talk to. I think it's interesting as well that he mentions there that Artorias is the Abyss Walker, and he's, even in this time, still from old times. He does say some good things. So does Hawkeye, who's up on the tower, but I don't intend to talk to him either. Really? So I'm just going to head back, get prepped and ready for... So there's nothing behind here, but there is one over there. I don't actually know what the item over there is. But I also don't intend to get it. Just because it's now out of my way. I'd forgotten about it, so there's no reason for me to get it. Just got to be careful here. Run straight back. Yeah, there's one chasing me. I'll just take him out. If he can ever figure out how to get to me. Okay, there we go. And I get it wrong. Great. Yeah, so I realised I should have a different ring on. I put on the Ring of Steel Protection just because it offers better defence, especially as I haven't upgraded any of my armour. And Artorias is strong, and he uses physical attacks. I found that if you use the Crest Shield when you're fighting the Four Kings, and you've got the I think it's the blue ring, the blue stone plate ring, the one that offers magic defense. It can be very useful. So I just try to maximise my spells here because I don't know how well. Well, Artorias moves fast, so you've got to be prepared for that. I decided to remove this, I think. Takes in combustion. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember why I didn't take Great Chaos Fireball. I think it's because if you miss too many times, he's too fast. And if you don't get the hits in enough, you're going to have a problem. So I put some points into endurance. Just really building up the endurance so that it should be at the same level as vitality. So I want them to be at level 20 at the same time. It just when it's even, it's just nice to play when. It's nice to play and be comfortable with what you've got, and you can take a bit more liberty with the game and defending. So I find these guys can be a bit tricky sometimes, because of the way they move. It's not too much of a problem really though. So yeah, gonna keep heading towards the lift. There's only those two enemies really in the way to that boss. For some bosses, it's interesting that there's not many enemies in the way if you know a way to them. There can just be not that many enemies in the way. Bosses like Nito, there are a lot of enemies in the way, so you've really got to be conservative about how you get down there. It's quite a long distance between the nearest bonfire to Nito. And that, Artorias, you magnificent knight. So we know Artorias walked in the abyss. You can just see that the abyss has infested him. And just oozes from him. So I just rolled the wrong way there. So it's all about knowing the patterns the Artorias attacks in. I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll heal. No, he can do that move. He does that move twice in a row. You've just got to make sure you're ready to dodge that one, and then it's okay to heal. But not on the second. Not until you're certain he's not going to do a second one. He's also got short range attacks that you don't see coming from many places. I'm just going to head straight back. No point wasting time, I think. I think my spells are set up okay. I did enough damage. But that might change. Let's go. So I'm having problems here. So yeah, I think I decided this early. I wanted to use Fire Tempest as my first move, but we'll see how that goes. It's quite a big risk to do it, but the reward of doing it is massive because of the substantial damage you can do with that spell. So, through the fog. I don't see any point in recovering. There's not a significant amount of... Yeah, see, he can do massive damage, but he did 3 in a row, and there is no chance I'm going to beat him this time. Well, there is. I don't know. We'll just see how things go. Okay, mistimed that roll entirely. Yeah, so... He got me. Oh well, better make another attempt. So you're going to stick with a similar strategy, I think. Might try and keep some more distance. Not sure. I think it's interesting that these guys drop the same items, as in the purple and blooming purple moss clumps and the blood red moss clumps. I think there was an enemy just behind me then, like very close to me. Yeah, I typically send this lift back up once I get to the bottom, just in case there are enemies very close to me. And it also just speeds up the run, as I mentioned in a previous part. Totally nearly dive rolled off the edge there. Yeah, going to go with the same strategy. Start with Fire Tempest. Hope that does another significant amount of damage to start. And see how the fight goes from there. So, he rolls away. Okay. So, that's a significant amount of damage done to him. So he's rolling away. I'll heal. He's recovering. He's doing something. So he's going to be a bit more powerful now, I think, initially. Okay, I'm just going to try and keep decent distance. No, okay, cool. No, okay, there we go. That hit him twice. That's awesome. That's really what I wanted to happen. Okay, you're going to switch to Great Fireball and try and get him with some ranged attacks now. Especially as he's moving slow. One more should do it. Oh, and he's been very nice to me then. So I got the Soul of Artorias. Wicked. Cool, so I'm going to head probably out to the bonfire and then back in, I think, to where Lord's Blade Kieran will be. Yeah, I recognise that I go along, I rest at this bonfire. But you need to have a loading screen for her to turn up. So I've got plenty of souls. I could definitely level up quite a bit. Yeah, you need a loading screen because just where I walked past, that's where she should be. Morning with a small memorial to Artorias. So I think I was looking up here to see how to get Lord's Blade Kieran to turn up. It's trying to work as quickly as possible. So so my static time isn't very high. I think I'm just going to use Homeward Bone to travel to the nearest bonfire, which is the one I've just rested at, which is not far away at all. Frustrating when you know things, you just forget how to trigger things. The next area, on the way down to where you find Seif, is probably my least favourite area. Just because the enemies get tough, and there's the mages who use that. So yeah, there you go, Homeward Bone. I've just rested at a bonfire. Might seem redundant, but it's sensible just to get Lord's Blade Kieran to turn up. I should use some of my souls. Don't think that occurs to me. That I could potentially lose them and then get killed by Kieran again. That she has a lot of HP. Completely turned the wrong way. Her armour's her robes are some of my favourite. It's light but offers good protection. I decided not to give her the soul because I want it. So let's take her out. So she is tough. She has brilliant weapons and she's fantastically fast as well. Probably one of the hardest non-bosses in the game, in my opinion. And yeah, a very fast AI, and certainly a challenge to take out if you don't know what you're doing. So I love the look of the gold tracer. It's interesting that she holds the gold tracer in the offhand. Moved out because I wanted to use an Estus flask, and she'd thrown a Lloyd's talisman, so I wouldn't have been able to heal had I been in it. Okay, yeah, she hits me with one there. Yeah, so now I can't heal. She's clearly got no HP left, but enough to keep running around, obviously. She's just moving so fast. She threw a knife at me. It just threw me off. There we go. Hit it for the last time. So yeah, I like her armor set. It's light and it offers great resistance, damage resistance, especially when it's fully upgraded. On my character that I was going through the abyss, going down to the abyss with, to fight Manus, I used that as my equipment, because I like how it upgrades. So I'm going to head to. I'm going to reinforce these while I've got some time. Or trace. I'm just going to have a look at the specs of them. So that's 100 critical. A lot of them have 100 critical nearby. But I think I'll start with the. Yeah, there's a massive difference in damage that can be done between the two, but the scaling's different and the critical damage is different, which means that they do similar amounts of damage. So I might as well just use the other two on the. I think you can just use one on the Dark Silver. Oh no, you can use two. Yeah, so you can see crits 140. You can see that physical's 134 plus 75. Right, so I'm going to head to Crystal Cave. I think about I go Chamber of the Princess, because I think, oh, I've got loads of souls. I can go to the giant blacksmith in Anor Londo. I realised it's probably better to get some souls, get some purging stones, which you can sell framped, actually for 1,000 apiece, which is quite useful, especially if you want to level up from enemies that you can kill very rapidly. I realise now that I want to go to Crystal Cave. Crystal Cave's a great place because the bonfire is so close to the enemies. They drop all the items that you need. You get Twinkling Titanite. You got to rest at this bonfire, otherwise if mistakes are made, it'll take a while. I'm just trying to figure out what spells to take with me. So gonna head straight up. Take them out. Yeah, boost that. Maybe. Nah, don't put any humanity on. Be fine without it for now. And we'll see how one run does. They have a possibility to drop both the Purging Stone and the Twinkling Titanite. So, it's just a case of luck, really. Yep, there's that one. So I just want to see how much damage this does. Okay, so that's not enough to kill it in one shot. I don't know what happened then. I wanted to do something, but I couldn't. So I'm getting plenty of Twinkling Titanite without having to up my humanity for item discovery. It's nice that we've got a spell that I can use to kill 4 of them in one shot. So I dropped a Purging Stone. Okay, cool. Keep going. Cool. Drop both. That's a great example of what I was saying about them being able to drop both. So, 2 casts of Fire Orb or 1 Great Fireball is enough to take these guys out. I'm getting loads of souls here. I only need souls now for levelling up, and it's just going to be vitality. Maybe I'll put some points into Dex, just to see how things go. So just going to reinforce some more weapons. I need 4 for the gold, so I'll just put them in the dark silver tracer for now. And then head straight back out. It's a nice area to farm because you can get 1,000 soul for killing each one, which is quite a fair amount. There's 6 of them. And so that's 6,000 souls each time. Each purging stone is an extra 1,000, and each twinkling titanite is what you're after anyway. But they can be sold later. They can be sold as well for quite a bit. I can't remember how much. I can check and find out. So that one just dropped 2. That's awesome. Cool, going well. 2 files, take him down. That one drops another 2 drops in one go. Yeah, this trick went pretty well. And yeah, I get another double drop, which is awesome. So I have no idea how to find out how many front souls things are worth. So rest back again. No need to change my attunement. I've got enough. Yeah, might as well. So I've got +5 gold tracer now. So no drops there, double drop there, which is awesome. Single drop. I think I've got all the twinkling titanite I need. I think I need one more. Really not a problem here to get the souls that you need, all the items you need. So it's pretty good. And let's see, does it drop? It does. Cool. Yeah, so got all my grinding done there that I needed to. It wasn't that uninteresting, I think, because that's one of my favourite farms. One of my favourite spots to farm. Looks like that guy's praying to the bonfire. So, oh okay, I've still got another level to go on the dark silver. I didn't realise at all. Still need 2 more. Okay. Taking these guys out, keep going. Yeah, another double drop. So, that's me got all the shards. Have I got all the titanite I need? So I just... Yeah, I just can't find how much you get for Twinkling Titanite. So I'm going to go test out some damage. I think. Let's go on to Parish, because there's some enemies there I can parry easily. So you've got 112 for the Dark Silver Tracer and 134 for Bandit's Knife. Be interesting to see the difference between critical damage for those. You've got S scaling with the Dark Silver Tracer and A scaling with the Bandit's Knife. You're 134 plus 72 there, and 112 plus 84 there. So, but you've also got the effect. Oh no, they've both got effects. So yeah, you've got interesting high crit damage on those. Yeah, pretty cool weapons. I do like these style of weapons. Short daggers. So hit with 210 there, but that's just a standard attack. Just want to parry attack. 563 for the gold. Pretty sure the silver is massively higher than that though. So that was 563 for the gold, and 849 for the silver, for the dark silver. So that is a massive improvement there. Damage. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video, I think. Just wanted to parry this guy, see if I could, or just see if I can get a hit, one hit, switch. So I hit 110 there. Then you got a hit there. You should heal in a second. Hit 110 there. And then 174 with the gold. So the gold's clearly more powerful for standard attacks, but the dark silver is much better for parrying and riposting. So, thanks for watching, guys. This is Destroy Topham. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitter at Destroy Topham. Peace.